Surya, the ever-shining constant in our lives, has always been accorded a high stature in Indian culture. For a culture that has studied planetary movements since time immemorial, it is therefore no wonder that revering Bhagwan Surya or Surya Dev comes to us Indians naturally.
Namaskar, Suprabhat and welcome to New India Junction. I am Richa Divedi and today let's take a short walk amongst what can only be called a symphony in stone.
Nestled comfortably on India's eastern coast and in a state that claims to be India's best kept secret, lies the ancient Konark Sun Temple, one of the largest of its kind in the country and definitely one of the most magnificent. In India, thousands of temples were raised during the Mughal occupation and then neglected when the British followed. The Konark temple, I'm afraid, wasn't able to escape it as well. However, the Natya Mandap and the Jagmohan or the Central Assembly Hall remain even today. The temple itself is an architectural masterpiece. It has been designed as Bhagwan Surya's magnificent chariot with 24 wheels and is depicted as being pulled by 7 horses. Sure, it's unmatched in its beauty, but did you know what the wheel signifies? The wheels and axles depicting hours of a day actually have several inscriptions that speak of the activities one would normally do during that time. Moreover, the shadows cast on the spokes will actually tell you what time of the day it is. Archaeologists believe that in its prime, when the temple was built in the 12th to 13th century by King Narasimhadev I, it stood well over 200 feet and may very well have been the tallest in the country.
Fun fact, did you know that worshipping the sun isn't just restricted to India?
The Sun Temple in Machu Picchu, built by the Incans, the Pyramid of the Sun in Mexico by the Aztecs, or the Konark Temple built by the Egyptians. These are just a few examples of a global civilizational connect.
But let me ask you something important though. When we visit any important site, particularly a temple, we often bow our head and simply walk out, right? Why don't we ever pause, really look and understand the significance behind it all?
Have you ever been to a temple and wondered how, over many millennia, despite the brutal conquerors with their inhuman atrocities, our culture preserved, our culture persevered? We usually don't, because there isn't a resource center around to tell us. But that's not the case here. Welcome to the Intervention Center at the Konark Temple. Complete with audio-visual films, interactive storytelling, historical resources and a lot of research, the center will ensure visitors remember exactly how iconic the Sun Temple is.
फुटफॉल पहले स्लो था, कम था. धीरे धीरे जैसे कि पब्लिक विजिटर्स टूरिस्ट आते गए, फुटफॉल धीरे धीरे बढ़ता जा रहा है. जैसे कि लास्ट 2 ईयर से करंट पैंडेमिक की वजह से अभी फुटफॉल थोड़ा कम हुआ है. अगेन हमने अगस्त से इसको रीओपन किया है. उसके बाद में फुटफॉल धीरे धीरे इंक्रीज हो रहा है.
Something similar was recently inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Somnath.
As far as the connection goes, here is another fun fact. The government of India has recently announced that not just the Konark temple, but the entire town will soon be powered by,
you guessed it right, solar energy. With the ASI now ramping up its efforts to conserve and protect the temple complex, soon visitors would be treated to the unadulterated and never-ending glory of this ancient monument, often called the Black Pagoda by European sailors across the Bay of Bengal.
Do keep watching New India Junction for more insights as we discover and learn more about Odisha. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Dhanyavad and Namaste.